Hello to all English-speaking people in the world, especially to my friends in North America, in the USA for sure, in UK some, and around the world. This is a special edition of 166 videos, the beginning of such a series. I want to do the same as I did a few days, or in total I guess a few weeks ago, in the German edition. There amazingly it was 181 videos. Okay, happens from the translation of the illnesses and problems. So now I have to do a hard job for you, not against anybody, not against the health industry, not against the medicine man, not against anybody, only for you. What I do for you. It's an offer to find a way, and as I said in my introduction words in, for example, the Manhattan Jews Clinic or the Manhattan Jews Therapy in English, then I said I have the answer to every health system reform. Start with a change of your own eating habits and your way of life. It's so simple and easy. It's for most of the people too simple, because there is a lot of money in that total system, and I would say in that ill health system. So we cannot say health system, we must say illness system. But we want to change it. I want to help you, and it starts at your home. So simple, at your home, and understand the way your body works. That's by all new experiences, by all the scientists working hard, no discussion. But the simple way of our body, the working in our body, the competition to win the race against the dying cells in you with the best thing you can imagine, and this is organic water. And we receive that organic water out of the plants with a real and perfect juice. And at first I drink to all our health with a wonderful juice of carrots. This is a carrot juice, only carrots. I did a few, meanwhile, a few hours before it came from the refrigerator, so the glass is a bit. So I drink to all our health, and later some few words about the procedure, and then I do, after these introduction words, all the problems and illnesses. We have some therapeutical ideas and proposals to make to heal that problem. Okay, so to all our health we say cheers, I guess. Cheers. Oh, you cannot imagine the wonderful taste of this juice, fresh prepared with the best juicer in the world. And for champions, for sure, we need the champion juicer. And this is an old product in California, Lodi, California, and they are working probably as in the past, but the machine is still the best machine you can imagine. By all the new technologies, whatever people found out, the champion juicer brings what we need, the enzymes and all the best things in our bottle and glass where we put it, and it's a fantastic thing. During all the sessions, probably I say some words about this and that, and so I guess at this point is more or less enough. I had made some notice to the scenery. If you saw me sometimes in the German versions of political videos of mine, I'm dressed in a grey suit always. In the German health videos, I'm sitting in an alarm red colored dress to say hello, attention, it's about health. And now here I'm sitting in a green jacket, you see, it's green, because I guess we start together the green revolution. And there are very good signs in my so loved America. And if it's not coming from America, USA, it's not worse in this stupid world. Also, there are so many things to criticize there. But if it comes from America, oh, then you have to see it. And so, I start the Green Revolution with you. This is only the appearance. But you see, this is a clown. Probably you know this man. It's a sculpture of Charlie Rivel is his name. It was a Spanish clown, I think, one of the greatest. Then I have here, I don't know if you see it, it's our little Flochen. It's one of our dogs. It should remind me that we have still some little four-legged, wonderful creatures around us. Then I have here a jaguar. That reminds me always to use my critical tongue. This is my stone's tongue, you see. That's only just the appearance. What have I? Ah, here's a little submarine, the yellow submarine from the Beatles. This reminds me to the music of the greatest, you see. I'm here as a drummer, and what's here, I don't know if you see it, this is a little starting to a tree, probably. It's a little bonsai, I could say. So, this together, this is my juice, a little lamp, a computer, where I then will introduce you the illnesses from number 1 to number 166, and also in alphabetical lines, it's English alphabet. So, nothing more to say at this moment, only take the few minutes of the day, organize the perfect user, try to come to the total, but so many illnesses is probably not helpful. Each little problem has this little book, and I've written some in English beside Manhattan Juice Clinic, the healing juices, the most important vegetable juices, etc., etc., and so on, fruit juices. It's all to see in the internet. At the end of each little video runs slowly, so you can see and can follow the introduction to come to the shop, and only €5, I guess. It's about $6 or so. It's an ebook version in minutes on your desk, on your screen, and you can start your healthy revolution. That's the idea behind all this. And if you want to wait a few days more, the double price is a little paperback. It comes by mail, but I guess it as an ebook is good, but as a book in the shelf later, probably for all your life. And for the family and friends as a little gift. So, my gift for you, my toast on your health. Thank you for your intention I make now a break. I see what's happened in my computer with this little film, and then I start later with all the little illnesses, put it together. The music is from my son, the entrance and the end music. I tell this only because I'm the drummer on it. Cheers. Hello, you had clicked on migraine. Migraine. Okay, I know it should be painful. I will first read. Impure bloodstream and improperly nourished nerve centers causing intense arc, usually on one side only of the head, ache, usually on one side of the head, dulling and depressing the individual. I remember in grey former times of my business period, 30 years ago or something like that, we had a client and his wife, friendly, good people, but she suffered always under migraine. All the time she had, I remember, dates with this doctor, that doctor, others doctors, that idea, this, whatever. No one told her to change their eating habits at that time. I know that because at that time I was the host of lots of great dinner parties, wonderful parties. At that time I lived in sin. In sin. But it was a great time. No, this client's wife was often beside, and she used always to eat the ill-making food we also took for sure. But she, with a migraine, wasn't told from her doctors that what we eat then was guilty for their pain, for her pain. And that's the problem. If I turn it to today, how many doctors you had told you first what you are eating, what you are drinking, etc. pp. Mostly is your doctor fat and ugly, or because if 66% in America are fat and ugly, 66% of your doctors are also ugly. Oh, sorry, fat. Too fat. For sure, if you have pain and then the excess of pain is of headache and then comes migraine. If no one is telling you what you have to do and no one give information about well-known ways of therapy, because this, what I'm telling you now, is more than 100 years old. And in former times the people had found for themselves others. So there are always ways beside the pill makers. They only think on their profits, not on your health. And that must be the power of your idea, to stay with the natural idea. You can stay critical because you have migraine. You will say, oh, nothing will help me. I know that situation from that case in the past and other people. But if you follow this and leave out all the ill-making shit food and change your eating habits, change your lifestyle, forget all alcohol, forget all nicotine, forget all sugars and starches, etc., meat anyway. Turn the frustrations, the anger, the trouble, try to turn it into positive. Change your lifestyle. Migraine is gone. You may ask, within shortest time, what was that? Because you are now feeding you with the best possible way for your brain cells, for your head, for your complete organism with fresh organic water. And that you received by fresh made, self-made juices proposed here in that little books, in that complete book. There's everything described. Very cheap. Start in your health reform. So easy. If not, tell me that I'm wrong. I'm now more or less into public with this since, now let's say 2006. Yeah. Because before there was no need, but since 2006 I offered to the American state 100,000 new jobs. Yeah. If so-called health points. This is another completely story. But I mean, since that time I had only positive reactions. Okay, on email information, there are a lot of hospitals, and here I have written a book in German. It's called Beratungsresistentes Krankensystem. That means, resistant for proposals, ignorance for proposals, the health system. More than 4,000 clinics in USA, UK, for sure Europe, Germany, Scandinavia, so 4,000 clinics, addresses, and they all ignorance because they have no interest in your health. They confirmed it by their reactions. And so I can say it loud. So you have to start your own health reform. You have not to wait for your doctor, and you don't have to wait for the politicians. You don't have to wait for no one. You have to start your own reform. The green revolution. Now in the daylight from outside through the window you see this is dark green. Here in the corner with a synthetic light it's a little bit more brown for my eyes. Okay, drink these juices, and if you have questions, come together. It's a credit at the end of this little film. Good health. Cheers.